Hey everyone, today we are going to be reviewing Berry Fresh in Jupiter, Florida. So this restaurant is like your typical breakfast brunch place. Have lots of sandwiches, lots of breakfast items like pancakes and waffles. And I have to say, we absolutely loved this place. Spoiler alert, but it really was really good. The decor itself is kind of kitschy. It's a little bit of everything. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, which is kind of cool. Service was phenomenal. Haven't had good service like that in a very, very long time. So initially we were actually going to get the cinnamon buns, but they had ran out. So we decided to go with the blueberry fritters. So these are warm fritters, which is like a batter, full of blueberries cooked to a golden brown and placed in a paper sack with sugar and cinnamon. And then the waiter or waitress actually comes out and shakes it up at your table to like cover it in the cinnamon. And it's also served with strawberry yogurt for dipping. These were very, very good. They were warm and delicious. They were crunchy on the outside but soft on the inside. The best way I can describe them is kind of like a dense cake donut. You have to dip it in the yogurt sauce because the yogurt definitely helps to cut down the greasiness of them. So it wasn't initially what we wanted, but hey, we weren't going to complain, especially since our waitress felt bad that we didn't get what we actually wanted to get. So she actually ended up putting 2 extra fritters in our bag. So who can complain about free extra food, huh? So next what we got was the Buttermilk Pancake, and we got them with chocolate chips. It's served with whipped cream, powdered sugar, a slice of strawberry, and some butter on the side. Now I have to honestly say, I wasn't expecting much going into eating pancakes because pancakes are pancakes, but these were so light and so buttery and so delicious. They are honestly, hands down, the best pancakes I've ever had at a restaurant. They beat Denny's, they beat IHOP, they beat any other place that I've ever been to. And they were so chocolatey too. There's nothing else I can say other than just they were very dense, very chocolatey, and very good. And I definitely highly recommend getting the pancakes. So lastly, what we got was the Mexicali Hash, and despite what it looks like, it was pretty dang good. It's grilled chorizo sausage, grilled jalapenos, peppers, onions, tomatoes, black beans, corn, and pepper jack cheese, with 2 eggs cooked to order, topped with an enchilada sauce drizzled with a chipotle cream. So the way I got my eggs, just because it's a hash, was over medium. So that means when I cut into it, it should have a yolky consistency still, which it did. And I have to say, even though it looks like a mess, it really tasted good. I mean, I've been looking for a very long time for authentic kind of Mexican, Hispanic breakfast, even like a chilaquiles, and haven't been able to find it anywhere around here. It's either not spicy enough or it just doesn't remind me anything of like Mexican or Hispanic food at all. And this nailed it. The flavors are there. There's so many different flavors. Everything works together so beautifully. It's genuinely one of the best dishes I've ever had just in general, and it was so there was so much of it I couldn't even finish it. I had to bring it home. It was so good I can't even describe it. Just in general, everything that we had there was just so good. And again, I highly recommend getting the Mexicali Hash. Even if you don't like jalapenos, it's worth having that little bit of spice, I promise. And then it's also served with a homemade biscuit and apple butter, and oh my gosh, you think you've had a good biscuit. This was a homemade flaky buttery biscuit. And that apple butter was super duper sweet, just what it needed for the biscuit. It was so good, and oh my gosh, I just, thinking about it, I definitely want to go back again. Like, my mouth is watering just thinking about it. So another neat thing that they did was they actually gave us a welcome first time guest card. We actually have a coupon for $5 off our next visit. And then the way that they fold the check is cute in this little tiny envelope kind of fashion, and it was so cute, so adorable. So the blueberry fritters were $5.99, the Mexicali Hash was $11.99, Buttermilk Pancakes were $7.99, and then they added chocolate chips for extra 50 cents. So our total was $28.32. So for 2 full-size meals, and I'm talking even the pancakes, we both couldn't finish either. I mean, there was a lot of food for the price. So about $30, about $15 a person, we were able to eat so much and not even finish it. So that brings us to our Tripadvisor, Yelp, and Google rating, which is going to be 5 out of 5. And the Food Adventures rating is going to be 10 out of 10. So that was my review of Berry Fresh down here in Jupiter, Florida. If you're ever getting hankering for breakfast, please stop by. It's also only open until 2 or 3 in the afternoon every day, so you gotta make sure you get there early. If there's anywhere else you'd like to see me review, please make sure you leave that down in the comments. You like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.